Bam. Wait. Bam, 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 bam. We're back with another video. What's happening, YouTube? I'm coming off a high, killing heroic Sire Denathrius. If you want to see the kill, I'm going to leave a link down below. But to everybody that was there, I appreciate you all being there on my YouTube and sharing the reaction with me. But today, while raiding, had a couple of questions in regards to Mythic Plus. So I thought, you know, I'd bring you a video of us doing a plus 13 miss and just talking about the spec and the playstyle that we have in here. So, if you do like the video, if you do like the content and it's helping you out, it'd be much appreciated if you hit that like, subscribe, sharing, all that kind of jazz. It just helps me know that people are enjoying and I can bring some more content to you guys. And if it's the right content, leave a comment below, let me know what you guys want next, and hopefully I can build it for you as well. So providing you high quality content at high keys, high rating, and everything like that. So let's talk about Mythic Plus. The go-to legendary for Mythic Plus is 100% your Wildfire cluster. The Wildfire cluster uses your Wildfire bomb, drops a small cluster of bombs around the target, dealing it's a percent damage. So the more agility and more attack power you get, the more damage it's going to do. Why is this the go-to over anything else? Is because one, it does a lot of damage. So if it's grouped up, there's no AoE cap. So if you pull with a tank and your tank pulls 2 targets, it's going to hit 2 targets. If your tank in, say, Plaguefall, before the first boss where there's like, I think 20 mobs, if your tank gathers them all up and you throw the bomb, it's going to hit all 20 targets with the little clusters. Mine at the moment can crit for about 1.4k. 1.4k. So just imagine 1.4k times 20. That's 20k damage off the bat, off one bomb. So Wildfire cluster, 100%, definitely the go-to, which you want to go with. One, it's free damage. You don't have to do anything else. At the moment, it should be doing roughly around 20-ish% of your damage in the dungeon, which isn't too high. In beta, it used to do like 40% of your damage. It was really overtuned, but Wildfire cluster at the moment is in a really good spot. So I think you will 100% want to build Wildfire cluster as your Mythic Plus. You could also use it in raiding as well. Any bosses with 2 targets or more, such as generals, Sire of Denathrius, Sun King. Sun King's also good for it, because anything over 2 targets, Wildfire cluster is actually better than the Rylak's, or the Confounded Rylak's legendary, where you get the reset. Again, the reason behind it is because of the free damage that it provides. What you also need to understand is that there is a delay when the bombs do go down. So when you do throw your Wildfire bomb, it will take about a second or 2 for the damage to actually hit. So what you need to do is you need to pay attention for when the mobs are going to be moved, and also where the mobs are going to go. So if the mobs are being kited, you'd want to aim for the first mob in the pack and throw the bomb, and hopefully all the mobs do start kiting into that area, so your Wildfire bombs can actually do the damage. If not, then you've just wasted that. It still does good damage single target, but it does excel from 2+. So that's pretty much your go-to legendary for Wildfire. It just helps your rotation. because you don't have to do anything different, such as Soulforge Embers, you have to trap then flare. With Wildfire Bomb, it's just attached to your Wildfire bombs. But your Wildfire bombs do change when you do run the talent Wildfire Infusion. So Wildfire Infusion changes your Wildfire bombs into 3 different bombs. We call the blue bomb Shrapnel Bomb. Shrapnel Bomb pierces the targets with a stacking bleed and can bleed up to 3 times. It is applied by your Raptor Strike / Mongoose Bite and Butchery / Carve. The second bomb that it changes into is Pheromone Bomb. Pheromone Bomb is the red bomb, which has a 100% chance for your kill command to reset. This is called the Dumb Bomb. This is when you spend all your focus on your Raptor Strikes, and then you bomb, and then you kill command all the way to the top. You always want to make sure that you do have 1 kill command ready, because if you red bomb and your kill command still on like a 2-second, 3-second cooldown because you've just used it, then you've bombed, you're going to have a DPS loss, because you're just going to be sitting there for around 2 to 3 seconds, not being able to do any damage. And the third and final bomb is the Volatile Bomb, which is the green bomb, which reacts to your Serpent Sting on any targets, and it does an explosion of damage. What it also does, it resets the Serpent Sting duration. So this is really good when it comes to 3 to 4 targets, because without the Viper's Venom / Hydra Bite build that we used to use in BFA, it takes really long to stack up your Serpent Stings. So how you play with the green bomb is if you have 3 to 4 targets, you Serpent Sting every single target. So you do 2 Serpent Stings, a kill command, 2 Serpent Stings, then your green bomb into a carve. So you can get the most maximum. So you get the most maximum damage from the Volatile Explosion. If you can, if the mobs are staying up longer and you can get a 5th one in, you can get a 5th Serpent Sting in and then Volatile Bomb. But I usually keep it around 3 to 4, just because sometimes if it's not a fortified week, they do generally die quicker. So usually I will go for around 2 to 3 Serpent Stings, Volatile Bomb, get the damage out, carve, and then go through my normal rotation. So that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much the legendary Wildfire Cluster, 100% go-to. Wildfire Infusion, that's how the bombs get played out. So I want to give you a few tips as well on how to play this and how to really maximize your damage, and to keep up with like Unholy Death Knights, Fire Mages, and all that kind of jazz. So what you always want to do is you always want to keep your kill command on cooldown regardless of anything. Don't get into the habit of throwing double bombs straight away, because you will get into a null. And what I mean a null is you'll get into a null where you double bomb, carve, kill command, and you're just going to be sitting there waiting for more AoE damage, because you can't really do anything. So you need to play to the strengths of the bombs itself, and also where your carve is on cooldown too. So what you always want to do is you always, in 2 targets, you always want to make sure you keep your carve on cooldown, because it gives you 2 seconds refreshing on your Wildfire Bomb. At the moment, I have about 20-ish% haste, and my Wildfire Bomb is at 15 seconds. So you're getting 2 seconds off all the time. Is really, really good. Because you want most of your damage you want to be coming from Wildfire Cluster, which is the bombs around it. So always keep carve on cooldown. So rotation is throw a bomb, throw a carve, throw your second bomb, do a kill command, throw a carve out, and that should give you, depends on how many mobs are there, it should give you 10 seconds off your next Wildfire Bomb, or it could give you 6 seconds or 4 seconds. It's really strong. So make sure that you're always carving in a 2 target position as well. One other thing that you can possibly do is not possibly that you should be doing, like I mentioned earlier before. You need to use your kill commands at all time. You always need to make sure that you always have either one stack of kill command or no stacks of kill command. Generally speaking, you always want one stack of kill command, but if you're holding your kill commands off, it means that you're losing on tip of the spear damage and you're losing on focus regeneration. So 100%, please, what I've been seeing from some recent survival hunters is that they don't use kill command a lot, and kill command is the most important thing as playing as a survival hunter, because if you're not getting regen of focus, you're not going to be able to do any damage. So please kill command. One other thing is, if you do have a big pack incoming, say 4 to 5 mobs coming up, like in this here, sometimes I generally like to double bomb straight off the bat. The reason why I like to double bomb straight off the bat is because you don't know how pug tanks actually move the packs. They can generally like start moving the pack straight away. So to maximize your wildfire cluster damage, you double bomb straight away into a carve, into a bite, and then you bite multiple targets to get the 10% attack speed. So there are circumstances where you do double bomb straight away, but it really depends on how the run is actually going. And last but not least, use always tip of the spear. When you get 3 stacks of tip of the spear, always use your Raptor Strike. Do not hold off waiting for a bomb, waiting for a serpent sting, waiting for anything else, a carve. Use your Raptor Strike. Proc the 75% damage on your Raptor Strike. You 100% need to do that. That's your main priority. So once you get 3 stacks of tip of the spear, Raptor Strike into a target, regardless if it's in AoE or not, because that's going to be your biggest damage. You can crit for like nearly 10k, up to 10k, where your carve damage does only like 600 damage over 3 targets, which is not as much. It's a DPS loss. So that is the Wildfire Cluster, Wildfire Infusion explanation. Here is some gameplay. I hope you enjoyed. Again, it's going to help you keep up with Unholy Death Knights. It's going to keep you help keep you up with everything. I hope you enjoy. Again, please like, subscribe, share, and whatnot. I appreciate all your support. I hope you enjoy. I'll give you the link to my heroic side kill. I'll give you the link to the beginner rotation. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Thank you all for your support as usual. And till next time, AyksTV. Rockin' survival, baby. Booyah.